Wait,
Very
you hit yourself in the side of the head with a book?
With my sketchbook, yeah.
yeah. As he was bringing it up to his head, he
That
just
is-
Beautiful.
it didn't work. I just bought my head. It's in his name.
English, yes.
English is hard.
Anyways, welcome to Late Nite Lounge, everyone. We're back with another episode of us talking like shit. Now, hear me out. I have a few topics today that I want to talk about, but if anyone else wants to say anything first, please go ahead.
I don't even have to moderate today. Tony, take it away.
Okay, part of this is going to be me talking about one of my homebrew campaigns that is coming up, Welcome to Ravensville,
Okay.
and bouncing ideas off you
Oh,
two a bit.
you're planning. Wait, are you sure you want to talk about that? I'm in that campaign.
Oh, no. Lucas, don't worry. For you specifically, I'm good at like just kind of get a vibe for what type of character you want to play, and then also how I can screw you over, so it's fine. Matt,
Of
on the
course
other
you are.
hand, Matt, what you can provide is the normal viewpoint of how crazy I look and what I should add to make it even more creepy. So yeah, I
Real quick,
also want to
by the
talk a
way,
bit.
Tony, before you get too carried away, for people that are tuning in, so real quick, Tony did our intro, but hello, this is Lucas.
Oh,
Tony, say hi. Matt, say hi.
adios.
If you're tuning in, hello, welcome to Late Night Lounge. Welcome to the tired stream. Okay, Tony, continue.
Okay, I'm also going to talk about like the recent Green updates because Green started a new Double Life series, which is pretty dope.
What?
Green? Do you know who Green is? First off,
No.
Lucas. He's a Hermitcraft bro.
Okay.
He
It do be Minecraft with Tony.
it do be Minecraft. I was going to talk about it a little bit because the Double Life series that he's made is like where it's regular Minecraft except for your hearts are connected to another person's hearts, and if one of you dies, both of you dies.
Okay.
And it's been such a wild thing because there's only been 2 episodes, but it's been very fun to watch.
All
There's
right.
not much.
Well, which one do you want to go with first? You want to screw us over with D&D first?
Well, Call of Cthulhu,
Well,
but yeah.
particular. Well, okay. Yeah, I shouldn't say D&D. It's a tabletop game, but
I literally only run Call of Cthulhu at this point. It's
yeah, that's fair.
because that's how I know. That's what I know how to run, and that's more narrative focused. Now, okay. So basic premise for like all the people watching whatnot is small town. Like, think really small town in Ohio, except for transplant that into like Wyoming. Basically the same thing, to be
It's
honest.
Ohio, but in Wyoming. Thank you. Very
And
okay. Sure.
um,
My
look,
brain may not be fully working, but I can't wrap my head around that. Why not just say a rural town in Wyoming instead of a small town in
You don't,
Ohio?
Matt. You don't get it. It's a
But
rural town from
Wyoming.
Ohio in Wyoming. It's not a town in Wyoming. It's an Ohio town in Wyoming.
befuddlement
sense.
You
to
get it?
myself, to be honest, as well. But
My
anyways,
brain hurts.
that's honestly fair. A lot of my recent projects for it have been like I've been doodling and stuff for it because the whole idea for this is that the small town horror. Like everyone
Mhm.
knows everyone is kind of just vibing, and then there's something weird, and that's it. That's the entire premise. Now,
Something funky is going on.
yeah, exactly. Now with Lucas is one of my players in it, and I offered it to Matt as well. Matt has decided not to take it because he doesn't like horror. Absolutely fine,
Fair. I
my
mean,
good sir.
I'm usually not one for it either, but
You've just been
Tony.
debated into this because
Well, okay, but I mentioned this I think on the last episode, but I'm okay with more of the interactive stuff, especially because tabletop games are all in your imagination too. Like it's not something you have to actively like look at.
Yeah.
I guess I don't know. Anyways, continue.
Matt, the offer is always open, by the way, if you do want to join in, it'd be very funny. You can be the town sheriff. You can die 2 episodes later if you want.
Guys, it's just like Stranger Things. It's funny.
No.
Tony, can I interrupt you for a quick sec?
Oh yes, good sir.
Why do you have no exit sign on your bed?
How did you fucking see that?
Also, wait a minute. Now that you caught my attention, where did the lamp come from?
What lamp? That
The
one?
the hanging light.
That's always been there.
Has that always been there, or am I just
Yeah.
tripping?
No, you're tripping,
Okay,
my dude.
so I'm just losing it. Cool. Welcome to Tired Thing.
Like I mean,
I knew the bow was there, but I did not remember the light.
that's pretty funny actually. Yeah. Well, I guess tangent now because Matt has brought up the no exit sign. We went for a walk once as a group of 4. It was me, Lauren, Lucas, Ben, and Matt. Wait, no, not Lucas.
Where's this? I was gonna say, where's this story going? I was not. What?
Lucas was not there. I just included Lucas because he's here currently.
Damn.
Anyways, sorry,
Guess I'll
Lucas.
die.
We all went on a walk at like 11 at night because Lauren was like, I've never walked in the dark before. I kind of want to do it. So we're like, okay.
Never
And
walked out in the dark before. Okay.
Lauren does.
Sure.
I mean, it makes sense. Lauren's like,
No, it does, but like I don't know, it's a very strange thing to want to go do.
I was just like it. Well, I was just ranting about how nice it was because walking in the dark's really nice. It's cool.
Mm.
You're chilling. Nothing bothers you. If you're on the trail, especially, it's really dark back there, but like you can see into the trees a bit and it looks kind of funky and spooky. It's kind of a good vibe. Um, but yeah, while we were walking alongside the road back to one of our houses, I saw this no exit sign in like the little thing, but the bike lane between the road and the sidewalk, and I just picked it up and walked back to my house with it. So it's an
Okay.
actual street sign. So I just get to have it because I took it off a street. It was very funny.
Well, okay then.
That's it.
I
Um,
mean, I don't know what I expected,
yeah.
but yeah, that sounds about right. I don't know if
Also,
I could say anything else.
also, Lucas, I went back into an earlier episode and I did see the light, but it's just a different camera angle because, like, right now his is a bit more like elevated, so you can see more of the ceiling and stuff behind.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
See, I can put
Cool.
it down here,
Matt is defending me.
up
I
here,
am not
that way.
entirely insane, just partially insane.
I'm just partially tired.
Good to know.
Nah, no worries. We're all kind of loopy right now. And it's great. Now,
We kind of are, yeah. We are
I may be fried, like
we
just
are
from.
recording this after it sounds like a couple of us have had a little bit of a long day. It is currently a high of like 94, 95 in California, so it's just like miserable to be outside.
for Californians.
Well, yeah, but
Just
I'm still going to complain about it because I hate it.
Yeah. I know. But
But
yeah,
it's just it do be a low energy kind of night, but it's all good. It's so
and
much
also,
nicer at night. I know you were just talking about like walking around at night, dude. Oh my
I
god.
know, right? Like a few days ago, it was like heavy pouring on and off. I loved it. There's a video, like, my guardian has a video of me just dancing in the rain, like literally, because I've just like it's not hasn't rained in so long, and I was just so pumped.
I have a picture of James standing out in the rain that I took because
nice.
it's a good picture.
Yeah, I have a really random picture of Bash on my phone from like halfway across the football field. It's just of him sitting on a bench looking dejected.
Oh my god,
It's
that just reminded me. I have a picture of Joe from our freshman year, soaking wet in the middle of our high school. Uh, is
nice.
in the middle of the rain. I'll send that to you later. You might like that.
This is
Um,
blackmail. I also there's also a photo of Joe I have that is from your guys' freshman or like sophomore year or whatever that I got from one of my friends, and he has a flower crown on in it. So
oh my god, that sounds like something that would happen in band. Fair enough. I'm sorry for anyone listening. By the way, you're probably just like, what the hell are they talking about?
yeah, you're like, what are they reminiscing about, my guy? Anyways, back on topic. Now, I'm
There
actually
is no topic.
back onto what I was thinking of. Now, for the small town horror, I was actually thinking of moving it from Wyoming and actually doing an Oregon town because Oregon has the same like
Ah, that's where the Oregon town comes from. See, Matt, we figured it out.
It only took us 10 minutes.
yeah, it's fine. We got brain
Yeah,
cells.
okay.
Now,
No,
yeah,
I
because
don't.
like Oregon's just pretty. Have you seen Oregon?
No, I haven't.
No, actually, I haven't.
That's the one
Sucks.
state on the
Well,
West
I
Coast I
haven't.
haven't been.
Yeah, I haven't been myself. So.
I haven't either, but like my uncle lives up there and he says it's gorgeous. I've looked at pictures, it's gorgeous, and I'm like, yes. And also Oregon's just like just that edge enough of like it's a funky state that you kind of don't want to mess with it, or you kind of want to put anything spooky in it. Like they did it with Gravity Falls. They put the show's location of in Oregon there, right? I believe it's Oregon that Gravity Falls is
I,
in. Someone look this up.
that's a good question. I don't remember actually. I should know this because I like Gravity Falls, but
Yeah.
oh well.
Um, Matt's our local Googler. Thank
Regardless,
you, Matt. Uh, do you
the
have it?
local fact checker.
um, but yeah, I mean, I want to put it in Oregon just because I feel like it would be it'd make
Yeah,
much more
it
sense.
can confirm it is based in Oregon.
There we go.
Fact.
Tony's got his knowledge straight.
Yeah, and I mean, it's just generally the way I want it to go is that like it's kind of just this encroaching sense of unease as like you guys kind of just become more and more unfamiliar with what's going on and start to lose your grip a bit. And I feel like that'd be much more appropriate in a say place where it's like rainy and wet, foggy all the time,
Okay.
and like like you guys like
What
living in a town like that encroaches on the forest itself, so the forest itself just kind of surrounds you and holds you
foggy
in
and
this
rainy all the
embrace.
time. What are we in Washington now?
I would gladly take Washington compared
Seattle
with this
gameplay.
stuff.
Washington, no.
It was funny. I was actually just talking with some friends the other day about Washington because we all agreed that what I was just complaining about California weather will also just cost of living here,
Yeah,
and we were just like, all right, bet we all go up to Washington, easy.
I mean
But
it's actually a
anyways,
plausible
sorry.
idea though.
Honestly, it kind of is. Like, I don't mean to completely derail the conversation, but the fact that like you can get like a 3 bedroom like house up there, like to share with like two like three roommates, and it's like $500 a month per person.
Okay,
Now,
we
granted,
find
I'm not talking in the city, Seattle. I'm talking like outskirts, like about an hour out, like the distance we are from LA, kind of.
okay, but for
So
500, that is
per
so
person. Yeah, because
fucking
it's like
good.
it's like a little over 2 grand a month, and
Dude,
that's
it's
for like a 3 bedroom house,
like
like a
okay,
like a legit small house, like probably like a 1 story, but still like for a couple
house.
roommates, like bruh, everyone gets their own room, communal kitchen, like
And you're in
I don't know,
Washington, which isn't that bad of a state for once.
rain,
Yeah,
actual
love
actual
the
water,
rain.
guys. More of this.
It's the same thing with Oregon. Like Oregon has a bunch of rain and stuff, and it'd be so nice.
Mhm.
Like that's part of the reason I don't want to go to New Mexico. They don't have a lot of rain. They have
You're
snow.
just going from one dry state to another.
Yeah, they have like
Yeah, it's just
snow and then hot, and I'm just like, ugh.
Matt, what about you? What do you think weather-wise?
what about it? Like, what
What
do
do
What's
I
you
your
prefer?
prefer?
preferred
Do
weather?
you like California weather, or do you want like
No, I prefer. I much rather be in Seattle weather. Actually, no,
yes,
I much rather be in like the UK weather because I much prefer the cold and it's so
like
much better.
overcast type stuff?
Yes, overcast. Or if
Overcast, a
like
bit
a
dreary. It just feels nice, right?
Honestly, I
Is
agree.
that what I'm think? Is that what you're thinking of, Matt?
no, it's just that I'm a naturally hot like we all are, but
Yeah,
I
you're naturally hot,
uh,
Matt. We know.
yeah naturally hot, but
God, he's so good.
He's going red and he's going down.
Cody, the matchmaker. Anyways,
I already have
Hands.
one, so stop.
I know I can't make any more bitchless jokes. It's so annoying.
damn.
Yeah, forehead cam. Let's go, boys.
Fucking Cam.
But like, I mean, if hey, I'm just saying, guys, there's three of us here. We just Lucas, we steal your idea with your other friends, and we just all go to Washington and start our podcast, like official. Just
Yo, late night lounge house. Let's go. Because you know what the world needs is more content houses.
I
oh
mean,
yeah, for
granted,
sure.
you were before we started talking about this podcast, you were discussing about a content house. So
I know I made it
True.
kind of as a joke, but I've honestly been considering. I mean, I know I make a joke of like a content house, but I've honestly been considering the idea of like take like a couple people, get like a house, like not like an apartment, maybe like not anything huge, but like a small house. Everyone gets a room, all that kind of funky stuff. If it Whether it's in California or out of state, I mean, you kind of have to in California because rent is nuts.
Yeah, this is
Just
what
in
we say.
general, like I don't need a lot of space personally. I got my desk set up here and like maybe a place to sleep, and I'm kind of chilling. So
I'm just saying, as you said, Washington is like 500 per person, and like also like even with minimum wage out in Washington probably being like what 11 something.
no, dude, the minimum wage is like the same. It's like 15.
Are you kidding?
Yeah,
I want to move to Washington.
I
It's
know, right?
14.49.
This is
Oh
this is why
God.
this is why we were debating it. Like I don't know how we randomly got on the topic. Oh, at Kames at like 10 o'clock at night, and we all just were like, "Yo, why the heck is this actually such a good idea? Like, why does this actually work?" We like it was such a
What the
random
fuck?
topic, but we were kind of like, "Wait a minute, this is
Okay,
feasible,
okay. I'm just saying we're completely off topic and I don't care. I would
bro."
be
That's what
like
we do.
yeah, I would be
D&D and freaking Call of Cthulhu. Get out of here. Washington hype. All right.
I'm just saying I would actually be down
Speaking of
because then I
Washington,
get to oh, what
What?
Washington?
Oh.
Oh, you
I was
Washington
gonna
these
bring up the
clothes?
failed trip for this.
Oh. Yeah. Okay. Tony, what did you say?
You
I
Washington these clothes? It made no sense, and he
I
still
don't
looks.
have enough brain capacity to deal with this right now.
And yes, Matt, I know, big sad.
Very big sad.
Hey, we could just make the trip a permanent one. I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
what the
Okay,
trip has
let me.
just turned into a permanent
Okay,
residence.
Tony, let me finish college first, and maybe we'll talk.
Yeah, no.
No.
Honestly, the idea
Yes.
is, and what I was talking with the other guys too, was just like we all want to kind of finish college first because we don't want to like all of a sudden derail, go to a different state, and go to different universities than what we have planned. Now,
See,
honestly, for me, I kind of could because I'm transferring, so I could just be like, "I cool, I'm going to Washington State now," or
Bye.
something like that.
now,
But a lot of the other people have set places that they want to go to. I mean, like freaking Joe is at Slow, Ben's at GCU, all that kind of stuff. But like a couple other people I was talking to. So.
see, I'm going to community college for my first 2 years, and it does not matter
Yes,
where
same.
I go for community college.
See, that's the same thing that's kind of the same for all of us actually. Because Matt, you're at IVC, I'm over at Saddleback. We're slowly doxing ourselves. You're going to freaking New Mexico, Tony.
Albuquerque.
Let's go.
I have never seen someone try to bring the hype for New Mexico more than you did right there, Tony.
It's because New Mexico doesn't have any hype to be brought, my dude.
Exactly.
We're just gonna get that one random listener from New Mexico in the comments now. Like, I can't believe it. This is slander.
Okay, I'm gonna turn. Look, if that we have one viewer from there, hear me out. Your state is hot and boring. Get a better state.
Excuse me, single New Mexico viewer. Now you have to like the video. That's it. You have to. It's required.
But like, yeah, I mean, in like, if we were all still down in like 3 or 4 years, I mean, hell, I would be down to move to Washington.
Yeah, no. For me, it's like a minimum of like 3 years because I've got another year at Saddleback, and then if all goes according to plan, two more at a university. So, like at the very earliest, I could technically go as of this time next year if I just went screw it. I'm gonna go to some university up there.
hmm
But what's more likely to happen is I just want to make sure I get my degree first and then be like, okay, let's look for permanent work, possibly out of state, that kind of funky stuff.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know.
to be honest, with me, it's like I'm going to community college first because I'm not exactly sure what I want to do, and like
Mhm.
to be honest, with the one I'm just kind of setting out for, which is a basic education degree and stuff. No matter what state I go to, there's going to be some work for me because
Oh,
there's always more
100%.
teachers needed and stuff like that. So it doesn't really matter to me where I go after I finish my college stuff. So that's another reason for me to, because to like do this is that way I can actually get more experience of living with different people other than my guardians. Because living with people over the age of 60, you kind of just go, did I always enjoy chicken and dumplings this much? Because it's
Yes,
fire. It's actually such
they
chicken
are.
dumplings
They're
is
good.
so good. Like
Off topic, chicken dumpling.
it's so good though. Like and it's Matt. I'm super. Have you ever had chicken and dumplings, Matt?
Can't say I have.
Damn, we need to find a gluten-free way to make chicken and dumplings.
There probably is.
Okay, we're
There's
doing it at some
probably
point.
gluten. There's probably gluten free. There's gluten free things
Like
for everything right
options,
now.
yeah.
Okay, cool. But like yeah, I mean,
It's like we all need to go get lunch sometimes.
hey, I don't work until Tuesday.
I unfortunately go back to work until Tuesday. Cringe. And then I'm also gone like at the beginning of July for 4 days. So,
Gotcha. But like
but oh well, we'll figure. Summer's
Washington,
a bit longer. We're good.
Washington,
Yes.
Washington. Ingraining this in your head so you will actually remember it.
We just chant it until it happens.
I will do that. Like,
Anyways,
yeah.
that was a random just like side tangent. I didn't mean to talk about that for so long, but I don't know. You were mentioning like small town stuff. I was like, oh, we're in Washington now. But yeah, that was a fun little conversation I had with friends the other day because I had no idea like those guys knew. For context, by the way, it was if you guys remember Jacob Ramirez,
Yep.
Him and a couple other friends. And again, I don't know how we got into the topic, but randomly finding out that they were all like kind of down for that idea too. I was like, whoa, this is weird. Cause like, we're really like young adults still, but like we all have jobs. Like this is actually feasible was kind of a really weird thought to have. Like, oh my God, we could do this. Like,
dude, it's
so,
yeah, it's kind of like I think everyone's just kind of getting to the point where they're realizing California is just not the place to stay if you want to like grow
not
up
for us at least.
get further.
It's like impossible to stay here. I feel like
Yeah.
maybe not impossible, but it's definitely much more financially impactful. Let's go with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did we want to talk about our upcoming trip in July?
Oh, true. We can pivot over to that actually. Matt, you want to take the reins?
Take us away, good sir.
Yeah,
we
sure.
we had planning the other night.
Yeah, so
for-
basically, last night, about 8 of us hopped on a call and discussed a trip out to Universal.
For
And
context, Universal Studios.
yes, not in Florida, in Hollywood. So
Yes.
we don't have that kind of money. Anyways,
we were just talking about like, oh, we have money. Just kidding. We're actually broke college students till now.
yeah. But we just talking, like figuring out what, like who's driving, who is.
Sorry, I just need to point that out. your voice is so like soft and just kind of chill, and it's really nice.
I feel like we need to have like smooth jazz at the background of this whole episode. Like we're just sitting in like a chill like bar or something.
What do you mean? All you need to do is put some just some jazz music, no vocals, just have.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Like some like laid back like jazz in the background.
You can probably find some copyright free jazz music.
Oh, 100%.
On it now, Lucas. Go. While Matt's talking.
No. All right, quick, put it on. Write that down. As I open up a text document, add jazz.
That'd actually be a good thing to add in the background, though.
We could honestly. I might honestly just do it and see how it sounds. That would be funny.
Because one of the things that we are is a late night lounge, so we should have like some late.
Maybe we should start accumulating a chill jazz playlist to have at the background of episodes, just like really soft.
I may use that to fall asleep. But anyways, back to Universal.
I do too.
Welcome to our ASMR podcast.
Tony, be quiet.
No. You gotta do that with the real mic. You gotta get really close to the blue.
Okay, sorry, Matt, continue.
what the hell is this episode?
I, well, I know the title for this episode.
We're all losing our minds.
Random
Loopy-doopy.
Ramblings Part 2.
Honestly.
It is. I feel like just the longer this goes on, the more brain cells are lost. Anyways,
It's
Matt,
not
continue.
But yeah, so basically just discussed driving, how we're
Yeah.
gonna meet up, when we're gonna meet up, and how we're gonna get the tickets. And
Mhm.
that's
We
about
still
it,
need to
really.
like actually pick up tickets.
Yeah,
I remember we talked about it before. I think both of you been to Universal before.
Yep.
I have not.
Have.
Matt had. Okay, I knew one person had. I knew Lauren didn't, and then it was you, Matt, that also had.
Yeah.
Okay. No, it's really cool. Honestly, it's obviously not as big as something like Disney, but obviously nothing really is.
Disney has a
It's
monopoly
pretty
on
cool
like
though. Like
everything.
it's got some cool rides. The only downside I would say is a lot of the rides are like the motion sim type rides,
Yeah.
where it's like you get in a cart and it's like all moving you around, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Which personally I don't have a problem with it because they're more just like experiences, quote unquote. But if you're
Yeah.
looking for like actual like rides, like coasters and stuff, there's like 2. So
And they're like
and
on the other side of the park from everything else.
yeah, they're in kind of a weird area. The Mummy coaster though is actually pretty good. I will want to do that one, even though the launch on that ride makes my stomach drop really badly every single time. But the actual ride itself is what's up?
What's the launch speed?
I don't know, but it's a little not jerky, but like it's a very quick launch. So I don't know. I'm also just kind of a wuss with roller coaster launches, so I might just be, you know,
Gotcha.
stupid with it. Regardless, though, that one's good. And then it's a motion sim, but the Simpsons ride is really good too. If you know that one, Tony.
Oh, I do. I went on that one. That one was fun. I
That
actually
one's cool.
funny story about Universal when I went.
Sure.
So I went, and you know how big the Simpson burgers are, Lucas?
Yeah.
Well,
Wait. No, the burger you said, right?
the burgers that are about this big, right?
Okay, because I was thinking the donuts.
No, the donuts are
they're
huge, but
they're
the
also
burgers are
about that big. Yeah.
yeah, the burgers are about the same size and have much more volume to them. You want to guess how many I was able to eat when I was 10? Because that's when I went.
3.
No, I wasn't allowed to eat 10. Or allowed to eat 3. I got through 1.5, and they were like, "Stop." My guardians were just like, "Stop."
it.
You should
Get some
probably
help.
chill.
And I was like,
Also, oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was just like, "Why? It's good." And
It's
nothing.
tasty though. Fair warning though, because you know the pink Homer Simpson donut is like such an icon. If we end up getting one of those, they're huge. Like those are honestly like a 3-person meal in a donut because it's like this big.
I can't have it.
Don't,
I
don't,
know,
don't,
but
don't.
just in general though, like it's diabetes if you eat it yourself. Um, Fun times though.
Yeah.
I'm really selling this park, aren't I? Um,
Of
and
course.
then and then honestly, the big thing in my opinion is Harry Potter World. Even though I'm not like the biggest Harry Potter fan in the world, I still like it obviously, and I think the main ride too, like the castle ride, is pretty cool. It's
Actually,
actually
I will be dragged through that and also the Transformers part of the park several times throughout the day.
yeah. I don't honestly like the castle ride too much. I love the
oh, really?
actual waiting line though. The actual waiting line is really cool.
That is cool. They did do a really good job with the queue. It's like you like walk through all the parts of the castle that's from like the books. It is pretty cool.
Yeah, but
Uh,
the my favorite ride for Harry Potter Land was honestly the train in between the two connecting worlds.
well, that's in Florida though.
Oh. Oh yeah, I've been to okay, I've been to the one in California. I've also been to the one in Florida.
Yeah,
So,
the train
sorry.
isn't in the California one,
Mhm.
but the castle ride is, and I don't know if they added any more rides because I think they just here. I think they just have the castle ride and the smaller hippogriff coaster.
Oh, I haven't been on that. I went on the Tale of Two Dragons or whatever, like the dragon race or whatever thing, and that was in
I
Florida.
don't.
Um, I can
Oh,
kind
okay.
of
Yeah.
distinguish because it's like difficult to distinguish because the parks are so similar. But like,
Yeah.
look at Matt.
No,
Look
I'm
at the
honestly
man.
struggling
He's
to.
so Matt. I
Thank
was,
you, Tony.
uh,
No, I'm having trouble distinguishing though too because I did go to the Florida one as well. So now I'm like, shoot, which ride was where? Like I'm almost struggling to remember at this point. But yeah,
yeah.
it'll be fun though. Matt, I hope you'll like it. It's probably going to be really hot when we go because we somehow decided that smack dab in the middle of the summer was the right time to go.
Well, why do you think I'm going to be bringing sunscreen?
I mean, you see how pasty I am. I will be taking that
Oh, you
from you.
guys, hold up, hold up. You
You
want to
know.
see something?
Ooh. I got sunburned on my neck. I think I texted you earlier while I was on a tour.
I'm actually. I
Yeah.
was in the sun all day today, but I don't think I'm that burnt.
I like how we're like
That's positive.
this is a really off-topic thing, but this is like you can definitely tell these are three distinct individuals with us. 'Cause
Whoa.
no,
Oh
Really?
my.
I mean in the way
Tony
as in like
realizes that different people are different people. Yo,
shut
that's
the
crazy.
let me speak, my guys.
No.
Shut.
It's an
Well, no,
interesting concept you raised, Tony.
what I mean is like you can tell that we have very differing like personalities and ways of holding yourself just because like Matt has like a tank top on and like you can see in his background he has more sports stuff and etc. And he's like generally a more of a buff dude. And then like with Lucas, it's
Oh
kind
yeah,
of like
fucking kitchen.
he has the kitchen, but like change the colors, Lucas. Go do your party trick.
No, it's fine.
Do your party trick.
They turned off midway through. It's fine.
Aw. But like Lucas has the gamer kitchen. Lucas is just our tech dude. People can tell that by the fact that he has the good microphone and he has the good headset and stuff.
Matt has the
Sorry,
same
Matt.
microphone.
Sucks.
I
Matt doesn't talk about it though.
actually wait, no, you don't. You have the small boy. I got the regular one.
Exactly. And Matt doesn't talk about the microphone the way you do sometimes. And it's like and then there's me. I'm just existing. I am the thing.
Tony
Wait, hold on,
Tony
wait.
is the ethereal
You're
being from
you're
the
just
void.
existing? How many times have I just gone silent in like these kinds of episodes?
Oh, you
Okay.
know, like the first 10 minutes of this episode.
Almost every single episode has a span of at least 10 plus minutes of me just being
Well,
quiet.
that's because we go on tangents where everyone else just kind of is like, uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh.
Okay, yeah, I mean that's fair. I exist to entertain. How about that? That's how my personality is with this.
Okay,
So
fair enough.
it's just kind of funny that it just to kind of brain blasted me in a moment. I was like, whoa. I'm not even
Yeah.
like
No, we've touched on it previously, but we have a what I think to be like a nice mix of like personalities. Even though we're only like a three-man crew most of the time, with a possible fourth or fifth sometimes with guests on, we have a good mix. I feel like Tony has become an inflatable tube man.
under the sea.
Under the sea. All right.
No.
All right. More editing for me. Let's go. All right. Future Lucas cutting in here real quick. At this point in the episode, we just completely lose our minds. So I'm going to put a timestamp in if you would like to skip forward a little bit, unless you would like to listen to us go mad. All right, cool. That's not what I would consider contextual clues, Tony. Thank you very much.
Thinly veiled into windows? I don't know.
Sure.
What's the more appropriate term?
Matt has given up. I think this man needs to go to bed.
Oh, I just hit my head on my fan. That hurt.
Matt, I think you just need to like take some of Tony's energy. I feel like he's the only awake one right now.
Yeah, I am.
Okay, what kind of drugs? What kind of drugs do you want?
Nothing yet.
Yet?
Yeah. He's probably gonna get some out from New Mexico. So
Oh, true, true, true.
Oh yeah, weed's legal there as well. Forgot about that.
Shh, don't tell anyone.
I'm sorry, but anyways, that was just a way of me getting to my ability to talk and just stealing the absolute thunder from not kid.
That's it, Tony. Tony, get out of the call.
Fine,
Get out of here.
good, bye.
All right, see ya. Anyways, guys, thanks for what? No, I'm kidding. Oh my God, Tony, come back.
This has been a this has gone. This episode has run its course over everybody.
This episode doing a number on everybody.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Tony.
I'm gonna fall
Jump
back down,
scare
by the way.
over here.
Ow.
Tony jump scare reappearing from the floor.
Reappearing from different angles from his thing.
Yeah, no.
Oh, I can
for
do that.
sure.
Hold
Exactly.
Gribble noises.
We enter this intermission of Tony making
Oh,
growling
gosh.
noises into the camera for 5 minutes.
Wait, let's just go on an adventure.
Oh my God.
Did
Hold
you
up.
just pick up your entire monitor? Tony, put the monitor down. Why do I feel like I have to scold you like a parent? No.
Just eats the
Put it
monitor.
down.
Hold up.
Just,
Let me make sure I don't get the cord caught so I can actually walk around.
Matt, are you good?
Yeah, I'm fine.
All
I'm
right,
just
Matt,
very
while Tony goes on an adventure, what did you do today? You said you were very tired.
yeah. So basically, so this is job two of three. Uh, I was coaching from 1:30 or 1:30 to about 3. Then afterwards, at about 4, we had a team pool party at one of our players' house till about 7, and I got back. Then now I was just kind of laying on my bed doing nothing.
So you just had a really busy day then.
Yes, I was out in the sun for the past like 6-7 hours, and I am wiped.
Dude, no wonder it's like 93 today, dude.
Here you go.
Also-
I am white while I'm in the closet is very funny.
Tony's
There's a
just
joke that I could be. There's a joke I can
Hi.
make right here. About,
There's a
Oh
joke
yeah,
to
I'm
be
coming
made
out of the
here
closet, guys.
somewhere.
Don't worry. No.
Hey.
No.
All right, enough bullying, Tony, or maybe not enough. I don't know. And Matt has died.
And then I'm just like shimmying. Oh, hey, there's the... What?
Tony, you actually moved your entire monitor.
Yeah, it's on my dresser right now.
Just to go to a different. How long is the power cable for that thing?
It's pretty long.
You just like dragged it across the entire room.
I mean, the best
up.
I can do is
Can I
just
put it
move
up here?
move my webcam like down below my
Oh, shit.
monitor.
I mean,
I
I could
dropped the
move
power
it too
box.
because mine's just a detachable webcam. But
Okay, but like,
We're going on the trip, boys.
okay, but it doesn't have the same power as me just moving my entire monitor.
I mean, true. You just like picking up your entire screen is really funny, actually, because I know that you're coming off of a freaking all-in-one computer. So
Yeah.
to see you just like come here.
Now, okay, hold up. Next step in the. Let me just straighten up the mic. Okay, you guys will still be able to hear me a little bit, and I'm gonna have to like switch over my main hearing abilities, if I can, to my speakers on my computer for what
Why?
I'm trying to do.
What are you doing?
Fucking
Oh, let's go. You're wearing the necklace I got you.
yeah, I mean that's
Hey.
literally don't take it off ever. I I go to sleep with it on usually just because I can't fit it over my head sometimes when I'm too tired.
Ah,
You
my God, that was
stupid
loud.
little man. Don't take it, please. Oh, you guys want to see the...
it kind of low key fits on my middle finger. So
Oh, dude, one of my lamps over by my this is completely random, is like dented sideways a little bit because of how frequently I hit my head on it.
What are you doing? Like just getting up in the morning? It's just like, oh boy, 6 a.m.
No, it's when I get up
How
from
do
my
you think
desk
he gets?
sometimes, I'll like
How do
leave
you think
wood
he
and then get up.
gets all this energy?
True.
I'm gonna drop to the floor.
Tony is gone. Bum 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 ba dum.
Ba-dum-bum. But like here, I actually hold up. Anyways,
Oh, we're going on a
look,
trip, boys.
what,
All right, there it is. The
look,
lamp.
you see it
Oh, I
tilted slightly?
see the problem. It's to like your shoulders.
Yeah. So I hit my head on it a lot.
Jeez, no wonder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In my room, I don't hit my head on anything. But you know the things like turn on the light and adjust the fan speed.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm not paying attention, I'll just smack my forehead on those.
I don't have those.
I smacked a ceiling fan playing VR the other day.
We.
Yeah,
That
this
was
is the
fun.
tall person problem. We're all above 6.
Yeah, imagine.
Imagine being short. Not us.
That's cringe. Above 6 foot gang.
Oh yeah, like also funny news, guys. I got my actual driver's license today.
Hey, congrats.
Yeah.
Did you have to do your like test today, or did you just like
Oh
actually?
no, I just got it in the mail. I did my test a few
Okay, I was
weeks
gonna
ago.
say because I thought you had already done yours, so I was confused.
Does that mean that Lucas Ben and I don't have to drive you places?
Honestly, no. Actually, kind of because I don't have a car yet. I'll be getting one when I'm in New Mexico.
Gotcha.
So
So while you're still here, yes.
yeah, basically. I'm gonna
Fair
go
enough.
back in the
That's
closet
okay.
really quickly.
I really don't
Oh,
mind.
shit.
I've kind
I
of
hit my
gotten
mic.
used to like just driving people around at this point.
Yeah.
Because everyone's in pretty close proximity for the most part. So
Hey Lucas, you know
sure,
what this is?
that's a freaking dinkle, my man.
Oh, my knees started
For
bleeding again.
context, marching band. Because me and Tony were nerds in high school. Not that we're any less nerdy now. I'm just
That's
saying.
not to say.
You guys want to see something funny? Actually, Lucas, is blood allowed? This is an important context question, really quickly.
I don't want to know what you did. Did you hurt yourself?
No, well, kind of, but not here.
No, but yes.
Look.
Ah, fun. What'd you
Also,
do?
I don't know. It's basically there's been this like growing thing on my knee, and then it eventually popped finally, and
Growing?
it was like a
Hey,
pimple. It
yo.
happens. Like body acne, guys. Wow. Uh,
Okay, but still, like, what the heck?
well, I mean, it happened, and I couldn't get rid of it, and then all of a sudden this morning it popped, and I was like, ow. This bit should probably be taken out. By the way, this is like completely random. Anyways, I've plastered.
We have just completely lost our minds. All right.
Should I take my pants off? Wait.
Tony!
No, I meant as in the way as in like to like.
Clip
'cause-
it, clip it, clip it.
No, I meant.
I always joke about making the shorts channel. Maybe we should.
Maybe this is
Half
it.
of
This is the time.
Half of it would be just me going, "Hey, maybe I should get naked." No, it's like,
You are doing this to yourself, Tony.
oh yeah,
Yes.
helicopter, helicopter.
All right,
But okay,
fellas, we are all losing our mind. Does anyone else have something you want to talk about?
I didn't actually ever finish talking about Ravensville.
Go
Damn,
ahead,
that's
Tony.
crazy. It's been half an hour. Do you want to finish your point?
I would have finished it and then I'll talk about Minecraft because we got to fill out our ad space, Like,
No. All right.
Ad
all right, all right.
space?
Bro, what
Are
kind
you
of-
making ads and not telling us?
What do you think we're doing? We're all right, Tony. Finish about your D&D sesh.
all right, basically, I'm gonna move it to Oregon, so it's Ravensville, Oregon, probably not Wyoming, because Wyoming's kind of a cringe state. And I've had a few creature ideas that I've been toying around with, and I have
Yeah, aren't you doing like actual creature design?
yeah. Here, I'll pull it up on the screen, or I'll hold up my book. Like, here's some of it.
Okay.
What is a monster? I've seen something similar to what you're drawing. I can't
Yeah, it kind of
remember.
feels familiar. Did you get inspiration off of something?
Yeah, actually. Inspiration is from skinwalkers and wendigos, which are both from Native American folklore, I believe. Wendigos
Okay, I think yeah,
specifically, no.
Wendigo. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Wendigo.
Um, See, that's only for the
Oh yeah, yeah,
creatures
yeah.
like physical features, because the
Hmm.
actual like ways it like attacks and stuff, I developed it with my uncle while he was over once, like a few weeks ago or like a week ago
He's
around
into
about it.
like horror stuff too, then.
My uncle does the exact opposite of what I do. He watches horror movies, like, and he loves to
Oh,
watch them and all that. While I'm more so focused on consuming it literal via literature and podcast. I actually
gotcha.
recommended him one of the podcasts that I listen to, and hopefully he's
Which one?
listened to it by now. The White Vault.
Oh,
It is a horror, like obviously a horror podcast about this team of researchers who goes out to fix something at a outpost in Svalbard, and eventually they all die to a horrible, spooky thing.
I thought you
Or
were gonna say
apparently
like
it
Magnus
seems.
Archives or something.
Oh, yeah, it's similar. I recommended him to the Magnus Archives as well. He didn't seem to like that recommendation. I don't think he will listen to that because it doesn't seem up his alley. But
I still to this day have only listened to like 5 episodes of Magnus Archives, and that's about it.
see, if you listen to more, you would honestly figure out the plot of my campaign way faster.
Oh, I know. But honestly, part of the fun with the campaign was not knowing, I feel like,
Hmm.
because I always wondered with Mars if they by watching or listening to all the Magnus archives was just like, ah, I already know what this is kind of thing.
Well, let me tell you, they did basically throughout your entire arc of like being like, "Hey, this is kind of spooky. This is kind of odd. Why am I being stalked by a mannequin?" They knew exactly what was going on. And they didn't say a
Oh,
single thing.
I kind of got that impression with how much they reacted every time you brought up some new character because I
Yeah,
assumed it was something that already existed.
yeah, for a
Um,
lot of it.
I mean,
By
that's what you originally based it off of, so that makes sense though.
Yeah, and my favorite part of it is now that all of you guys are playing yourselves, I get to send you on this spooky adventure in SoCal to where you get to find out that some someone in the friend group has died. Hint,
Everyone
hint.
is
It's
dead. Bum 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 bum.
bum, and we don't know at the hands of who. Hint, hint. It's hi. Uh,
No way. The guy that actively says how he can murder all of his friends murdered all his friends. Damn, bro, that's crazy.
hey, it's like a once a week thing, and I don't. It. I have no defense.
And I don't appreciate it.
That's fair, honestly, Matt. You would be the
Matt
one that would give me
chimes
the
in
most
after
trouble.
2 minutes just to be like, murder is bad.
Look, look, I've always admitted this. Matt would be the one that would kill me before I could kill him.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, Tony, do you want to bring up the list of the order you would kill our friend group?
Well, okay, first off, everyone who is listening currently, this is a joke by me. This is just kind of a funny gag list that I have, and semi based on just
Good,
me going,
good,
huh,
good
how easy.
disclaimer. Good disclaimer.
I don't actually plan on intending these people lethal
No
harm in any way,
murders
shape, or
take
form.
place. No humans have been harmed in the making of this podcast.
Exactly. Okay, so list is basically I Lauren first, then Ben. Get the couple out of the way so they don't experience too much trauma. Uh,
But
honestly,
why
you two are
Lauren first?
okay. Lauren doesn't have that much self-defense capabilities. Lauren can kick me and run, and that's about it. Like, actually, no. Lauren could probably do a lot more because Lauren's kind of prepared for
Lauren
that sort of
literally
thing.
on our last episode now listening to this like
In all honesty, no. Lauren would definitely be able to hold a good fight, but like I want to get her and Ben out of the way, especially just because it'd make it easier for me because they would be the first two who would really know what I'm doing. They'd be the first two
okay.
to really catch on to being like, Tony's off here. What's going on with that?
Something funky going on.
Something funky going on, yeah. And then honestly, with Ben, I kind of have to follow with Chris and Joe after that, so I don't. Probably go Joe first because Joe would eventually find out some way to get rid of me with like ruthless efficiency because it's Joe. Like
Okay, fair.
we all know Joe has the exact mindset needed to take someone out. He just doesn't apply it. And then I'd have
I'm worried what you mean by that, but I also feel like you're right. So
Joe is just such an enigma. I gotta tell you, he's like borderline serial killer moments sometimes, and I find it so funny.
I feel like you and Joe's personalities match up scarily sometimes,
Yeah, it's
like
great.
not in a good way.
I know, but it's like Joe. I'd have to make sure to get rid of Joe just because Joe would be like, "Oh, that's not good. I got you," and because Joe's smarter than me. There's no counteracting that. Joe's just
Okay.
intelligent.
Okay, continue.
And then going for Chris because Chris is in the same household. Chris has committed many atrocities in Minecraft, and I feel like he could just casually apply
He
that to
can
the real
commit the
world.
same atrocities in real life.
Yeah, I feel like
No,
he can casually
no,
apply
Hey,
that.
yo.
Tony, for Chris, you gotta deal with him in Minecraft first, then you take him out in
Yeah,
real
right.
life.
True. Challenge him to a 1v1 Hypixel duel. If he loses, he has to come to my house.
And a duel in real life.
Yeah.
It's time to
Yeah, right.
Do.
I just imagine both of them pulling out Yu-Gi-Oh! Dual Discs.
Yeah. And then like the next step after taking out those primary individuals is like to slowly work my way throughout. I'd have to right after I get rid of Chris and Joe, it's like I know immediately the first person who's gonna go after me with no holds bars is probably James.
Really?
It's just that gut feeling. Now, I don't really talk to James, etc. I just have a feeling that as soon as I take Joe out, my head's on a platter.
Yeah. The
Like,
the second you eliminate one of his Final Fantasy guild members, he's like, all right, real shit.
yeah, he's like, I can't run this 6-man dungeon because one of them died. Damn it.
Dying is not an excuse to not be in the static. Get on.
And like, I know that I'm immediately doomed if that happens, so I have to get rid of that man quickly. Then don't really have to worry about Ernie because he's all the way across, you know, just the states. I have time with him, and he probably won't really catch on until people don't jump in call with him as often, you know.
Okay.
And honestly, the next one after that would probably be you, Lucas.
Okay, I feel honored that I'm this late in the list, but all right.
You're this late and you're this early just because I feel like you'd give me a pretty solid challenge with, your extensive jujitsu and all that jazz skills.
It's not jujitsu, but I get you.
You have a black belt, man. I like would have to consciously prep and then just be like, okay, I'm gonna have to shoot him.
And I'll use my power gun.
Yeah, it's like,
I mean, it would work. I have literally zero ranged weapons. Actually, that's a lie, but nothing that would be effective.
yeah, exactly. I mean, like I've specialized in ranged with like a bow and stuff. So
I swear, if I get killed by an arrow through my window, I'm actually crying.
An arrow to the knee.
dude, Lucas like wakes up. Is like there's 50 arrows peppered around him. Oh, and then like
You've just missed with all of them.
yeah,
Huh.
like the last one comes through and like hits you in the gut, and you're like, damn it.
If only I wasn't such a deep sleeper. Dies.
And then after Lucas, probably May.
May. Okay.
Yeah, because I feel like it's just like a hop and skip and a jump over from your house to May's.
Literally just walks down the street. All right, 2-for-1 deal.
Yeah, it's like, and again, I want to reiterate this. If anyone skips ahead for some reason, this is all a joke. We've made this list extensively just because it would be funny.
You have made this list
No,
extensively.
don't include us. You made this list.
We are not affiliated.
Yeah, I mean, and then that.
There is no we.
feel like I'm getting blamed for this, but yes, I am. Um, and then
You
I
are.
mean, honestly, the next step probably would be like um Matt, maybe like you. I feel like you would be like the next step because you just I know for a fact I would have to start running from you as soon as you saw me. Yeah, I like it. Like with Matt, it's the case of like if since he's so late in the list, he knows what's going on, right? So
Matt becomes a menace.
Matt would be the one to get rid of me. I'm just saying that's where it would have to end because there's no way I can feasibly beat Matt unless I use long range. But
You guys would be like the final duel in the middle of the desert. Like Matt's figured out what's going on. All his friends are dead. He's on like a hero moment redemption arc.
I
But
mean, like as
before
he chose. Mhm.
but before that, you have to insert the classic Rocky montage, the
Oh
Rocky
yeah, yeah, yeah,
training
of course.
montage.
He's got to have no. It would be less of a training montage and more of like a tracking down montage of like finding Tony, like following the trail of all his murders. It's like trying to catch a serial killer.
Except for like as you like slow as like he slowly walks through these places, I just appear in the background watching ominously, like just like
Yeah.
We're just making a good slasher movie right now. Is what we're doing.
No,
yeah.
what we're doing is making in real life Tony's in real life D&D campaign.
Okay, fair.
Actually, that is a good kill list for a
Yeah,
D&D
that's a good
campaign.
idea.
I mean,
Yeah, you're welcome.
thank you. And then like for Matt, honestly, it's like gonna be probably a 75-25 in his favor of winning a fisticuffs type of battle until I shank him. It's like it's like that moment where he like gets a good
He's
punch in and
getting
I
a
just go
weapon.
for a punch and hit him and then it's like, oh wait a minute, he's been stabbed.
Oh no, I've been stabbed.
But no, in all honesty, Matt and you, Lucas, you and Matt would be the ones that would most likely take me out before I could take you out.
Then if you manage to take both of us out, then there's
Probably Nathan.
that's not who I was expecting.
I mean, Jacob would just look. Jacob would be the one, honestly. Like he'd be the one just because I don't want to kill him. Like I wouldn't want to kill him at all, and I don't
No.
want to kill any of you. Let's make that clear.
I don't know, man. If you killed me, I think Jacob would notice.
Jacob would be like,
you might you
damn.
you you might be in trouble.
Yeah. It's just with Jacob, it's like he's scary. That's why I don't want to address it. He's scary. Like he has the wild hair, he has the wild eyes.
Jacob will kill you.
Exactly.
No.
He he would take the knife to the gut, look at me, and go ha ha ha, and take it out and charge me with it. Like, what am I supposed to do with that? I'm supposed to look at him and be like, ah, damn, and
This
book
is
it?
fine.
No.
And this is all discounting the fact that you would be immediately caught by the police after one murder.
Really?
Yeah.
You think I would be that careless? No.
Yeah.
No.
I do. Sucks, Tony.
I mean, all of this is on air, obviously. So yeah, like they can obviously take that into account, and I'd get caught immediately. But like, I'm not gonna do it
You're
first off.
literally giving your statement right now.
Yeah.
This is gonna show up in court in like 10 years, and they're gonna be like, interesting.
Yeah, it's just like, in all honesty, though, it's like, I mean, police in America are
All right.
very
Let's not get
incompetent.
on that topic.
Okay, fair enough.
Tony, I think we have had enough of making our viewers question our sanity. I'm gonna cut you off there.
In all honesty, that would actually be
time to end it.
that's kind of a good plan though for a D&D campaign. Like you guys all play yourselves.
Honestly, it could be honestly that would be something. But anyways, one last time, that was all a joke.
Yes,
But it
all a
could be a
joke,
good
please.
campaign. Regardless, holy hell! If any of you have listened this far into the episode / video, I
applaud you.
commend your level of commitment, because whatever the hell happened around 35 minutes and after in this episode was something. So, if you're listening, I'm sorry, you're now legally obligated to follow us on Spotify or subscribe to us on YouTube. I don't make the laws, that's just how it happens.
I make
But
laws.
regardless, I am the law. Regardless, I'm gonna end us there.
Okay, but really
We all
quickly,
need to go simultaneously sleep.
no, really quickly though, to everyone who's listening, in all actuality, anything I have said about murdering anyone is actually a joke. I do not mean it. Reiterating for the cops.
For the fourth time now, we promise. All right. Well, thank you guys for listening to Murder Party. I mean Late Night Lounge. Um, as always, let's run down the usual boys. If you are listening to us on Spotify, we are also on YouTube and vice versa. Feel free to follow us there or subscribe to us on YouTube to catch somewhat weekly episodes. And I think that is all. We will maybe have a kind of sort of vlog in July for this Universal trip. So look forward to that. There you go. But anyways, thank you all for watching as always, and we're gonna go to bed. See
Yeah.
ya.